Nestled in the heart of Rome, Vatican City is the smallest independent state in the world, yet it holds an immeasurable influence on religion, history, and culture. Spanning just 44 hectares, this sovereign city-state is the spiritual and administrative center of the Roman Catholic Church, home to the Pope, and a treasure trove of artistic and architectural marvels. Every year, millions of pilgrims and tourists journey to the Vatican to witness its awe-inspiring beauty and experience its sacred significance. The Vatican's rich history dates back centuries, with its roots intertwined with the rise of Christianity. Officially established as an independent state in 1929 through the Lateran Treaty, the Vatican's legacy extends far beyond its political status. It houses the magnificent St. Peter's Basilica, the Vatican museums filled with priceless art, and the Sistine Chapel, where Michelangelo's breathtaking frescoes continue to captivate visitors. Each structure and artwork within its walls tells a story of devotion, artistic genius, and historical milestones that shaped the world. Beyond its religious significance, the Vatican plays a vital role in diplomacy and global affairs. The Holy See, its governing body, maintains relations with nations worldwide, advocating for peace, humanitarian efforts, and moral guidance. It is not merely a place of worship, but also a center for global influence, preserving centuries-old traditions while engaging with contemporary issues. A visit to Vatican City is more than just a trip. It is an encounter with history, faith, and artistic grandeur. From the solemn silence of the Vatican Gardens to the resounding echoes of prayers in St. Peter's Square, every corner of the Vatican emanates a profound sense of spirituality and wonder. St. Peter's Basilica stands as the most iconic and revered structure in Vatican City. Built atop the believed burial site of St. Peter, one of Jesus' apostles and the first pope, this grand basilica is a masterpiece of Renaissance and Baroque architecture. Designed by legendary artists such as Michelangelo, Bernini, and Bramante, it is one of the largest churches in the world, capable of holding over 60,000 people. As visitors step inside, they are greeted by awe-inspiring domes, intricate mosaics, and golden-lit altars that exude an atmosphere of divine reverence. The basilica's centerpiece is Michelangelo's breathtaking dome, which dominates the Vatican skyline. Climbing to the top offers a panoramic view of Rome and the Vatican, rewarding visitors with a sight unlike any other. Below, the church's vast interior houses priceless works of art, including Bernini's Baldachin, an immense bronze canopy over the high altar, and Michelangelo's Pieta, a delicate yet powerful sculpture depicting Mary cradling the lifeless body of Jesus. Every inch of this sacred space is adorned with intricate carvings and majestic frescoes, a testament to centuries of devotion and artistic brilliance. Beneath the basilica lies the Vatican Grottos, a sacred underground chamber where the tombs of many popes, including St. Peter himself, rest. Pilgrims from around the world visit this hallowed site to pay their respects, reflecting on the deep spiritual heritage of the Catholic Church. The atmosphere here is solemn and contemplative, offering a moment of quiet reverence amidst the grandeur above. Stepping outside, visitors find themselves in the vast expanse of St. Peter's Square, where thousands gather for papal blessings and significant religious events. The colonnades, designed by Bernini, embrace the square like open arms, symbolizing the church's welcome to all believers. Whether attending a mass, exploring its artistic treasures, or simply standing in awe of its magnificence, St. Peter's Basilica remains a profound symbol of faith, history, and architectural wonder. The Sistine Chapel is one of the most revered artistic and spiritual sites in the world. Located within the Vatican museums, it serves as the official papal chapel and the site of the conclave, where new popes are elected. Despite its unassuming exterior, the chapel's interior is a breathtaking spectacle of Renaissance art. with Michelangelo's ceiling frescoes being the crowning glory. These paintings, created between 1508 and 1512, depict biblical scenes, including the iconic creation of Adam, where God reaches out to touch Adam's hand, symbolizing the gift of life. Michelangelo's genius is not only displayed on the ceiling, but also in the Last Judgment, which covers the altar wall. Painted decades later between 1536 and 1541, this massive fresco illustrates the second coming of Christ and the final judgment of souls. The painting's dynamic composition, powerful figures, and dramatic use of light and shadow reflect the Renaissance master's unparalleled skill. The work sparked both admiration and controversy, with some criticizing its nudity and emotional intensity, leading to later modifications. Beyond Michelangelo's contributions, the Sistine Chapel is adorned with frescoes by other renowned artists such as Botticelli, Perugino, and Ghirlandaio. These sidewall paintings depict the lives of Moses and Jesus, creating a visual narrative that envelopes visitors in biblical history. The intricate detailing, vibrant colors, and symbolic depth make the chapel a masterpiece of collaborative artistry, bringing together some of the greatest minds of the Renaissance. A visit to the Sistine Chapel is an overwhelming experience, where silence is observed in reverence to its sacred and artistic significance. As visitors stand beneath the towering ceiling, craning their necks to absorb Michelangelo's vision, they become part of a centuries-old tradition of awe and inspiration. The chapel remains one of the most visited sites in the Vatican, a testament to the enduring power of art and faith. The Vatican Museum's house one of the most extensive and valuable art collections in the world. Founded by Pope Julius II in the early 16th century, the museum spanned nearly 7 kilometers of galleries, displaying works from ancient civilizations, the Renaissance, and beyond. Every corridor and hall is filled with masterpieces that tell the story of human creativity and devotion. From Egyptian mummies to Etruscan artifacts, from Greek sculptures to medieval tapestries, the Vatican Museums provide a journey through time unlike any other. One of the most breathtaking sections is the Raphael Rooms, a suite of chambers adorned with frescoes painted by Raphael and his students. These rooms, originally the private apartments of Pope Julius II, feature some of Raphael's finest works, including the School of Athens. This iconic painting represents the unity of philosophy and art, portraying figures such as Plato, Aristotle, and Socrates in a grand architectural setting. The intricate details and harmonious composition reflect the intellectual spirit of the Renaissance. Another highlight of the Vatican Museums is the Gallery of Maps, a long corridor decorated with 16th century maps of Italy and its territories. The walls, painted in stunning detail, display geographical knowledge of the time, while the vaulted ceiling glows with intricate gold embellishments. Walking through this gallery feels like stepping into a giant illustrated atlas, revealing the Vatican's deep connection to exploration and knowledge. With over 70,000 pieces of art, including works by Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, and Caravaggio, the Vatican Museums remain a sanctuary of artistic brilliance. Every year, millions of visitors enter these sacred halls to admire the legacy of faith and culture preserved within its walls. A visit to the Vatican Museums is more than a tour. It is a pilgrimage through the artistic and historical wonders that define Western civilization. St. Peter's Square is one of the most iconic public spaces in the world, designed by John Lorenzo Bernini in the 17th century to welcome pilgrims to the Vatican. The massive elliptical piazza is flanked by 2 grand colonnades, symbolizing the embrace of the church. These colonnades, composed of 284 door columns and topped with 140 statues of saints, create a breathtaking architectural spectacle that guides visitors towards St. Peter's Basilica. At the center of the square stands a towering Egyptian obelisk, originally brought to Rome by Emperor Caligula, adding a historical depth to this sacred space. The square has witnessed countless historic events, from papal inaugurations to Easter Mass celebrations attended by thousands. On Wednesdays, the faithful gather here for the papal audience, where the Pope delivers messages of faith and hope. On special occasions, the square is filled with worshipers from around the world, united in prayer and devotion. As night falls, the illuminated basilica and the flickering lamps create an atmosphere of serenity and majesty. Another striking feature of St. Peter's Square is the intricate paving, which includes a circular marble marker indicating the spot where the Pope's chair was traditionally placed during open-air liturgies. The precise geometric patterns on the ground, coupled with the symmetry of the colonnades, demonstrate the genius of Baroque design. Visitors standing in the center of the square can experience a fascinating optical illusion. When positioned at the right spot, the 4 rows of columns appear to merge into one. Despite its grandeur, St. Peter's Square remains a place of deep spiritual significance. Pilgrims kneel in prayer, children marvel at the vast open space, and tourists take in the awe-inspiring sight of one of the world's greatest architectural wonders. Whether witnessing the Pope's address or simply absorbing the atmosphere, standing in St. Peter's Square is an unforgettable experience. Beyond the grand basilicas and bustling museums lies one of the Vatican's most serene and lesser-known treasures, the Vatican Gardens. Covering nearly half of Vatican City, these lush gardens date back to the 13th century when Pope Nicholas III moved the papal residence to this area and created a private sanctuary filled with greenery, fountains, and sacred shrines. Unlike the public squares of the Vatican, the gardens offer a secluded retreat, accessible only through guided tours. The Vatican Gardens showcase a harmonious blend of nature and architecture. Towering cypress and pine trees provide shade over winding pathways, while colorful flower beds bloom in intricate patterns. Among the highlights is the stunning Fountain of the Eagle, a Baroque masterpiece adorned with an intricately sculpted eagle, a symbol of the Pope. Another striking landmark is the replica of the Grotto of Lourdes, built in 1902 as a tribute to the Virgin Mary. This peaceful spot is often visited by popes for private prayer and reflection. One of the most breathtaking features of the gardens is the panoramic view of St. Peter's Basilica, rising majestically above the treetops. The dome, designed by Michelangelo, appears even more magnificent when framed by the vibrant greenery. The gardens also house historic fortifications, including the medieval walls that once protected the Vatican from invaders. The contrast between these ancient structures and the tranquility of the gardens creates a unique and enchanting atmosphere. The Vatican Gardens are not just a place of beauty, but also of deep spiritual significance. For centuries, they have served as a place of meditation and solitude for the popes, providing a retreat from the administrative duties of the Church. Walking through these sacred grounds, one can sense the centuries of history, faith, and devotion that have shaped this extraordinary enclave. To visit the Vatican Gardens is to step into a hidden world where nature and spirituality intertwine in perfect harmony. The Vatican Library, one of the oldest and most renowned libraries in the world, stands as a symbol of the Catholic Church's commitment to preserving knowledge and history. Founded in the 15th century by Pope Nicholas V, the library's collections have expanded to include over 1.6 million printed books, manuscripts, and historical documents, making it an invaluable resource for scholars and researchers. The library's extensive archives encompass subjects such as theology, philosophy, law, and science, offering a glimpse into the intellectual history of the Church and the world. Among the library's most prized possessions are its vast collection of ancient manuscripts, some of which date back to the earliest days of Christianity. These priceless texts include illuminated manuscripts, classical works, and early Christian writings that have shaped the Church's theology and philosophy. The Vatican Library is home to many works by renowned scholars and scientists, including the writings of Galileo and Copernicus. These rare texts provide crucial insights into the scientific revolution that forever changed our understanding of the universe. The Vatican Library's aesthetic beauty is equally impressive. Visitors can marvel at the ornate architecture and the stunning frescoes that adorn its halls. The most famous of these is the Room of the Vatican Library, painted by Raphael and his school. These frescoes depict scenes from classical history, blending the sacred and the intellectual in a unique expression of Renaissance artistry. The library's architecture, designed by great minds such as Bramante and Michelangelo, combines elements of classical and Renaissance styles, creating a space that is both functional and visually stunning. Today, the Vatican Library continues to play a pivotal role in preserving the intellectual heritage of humanity. With ongoing conservation efforts and the digitization of its collections, the library ensures that future generations will have access to these invaluable works. Though the library is not open to the public in its entirety, scholars from around the world can apply for access to its resources. As visitors stand before its grand halls, they are reminded that the Vatican Library is more than just a collection of books. It is a living testament to the preservation of knowledge across centuries. The Swiss Guard is one of the most recognizable symbols of the Vatican, known for their striking Renaissance-era uniforms and unwavering dedication to protecting the Pope. Established in 1506 by Pope Julius II, this elite military unit has safeguarded the Vatican and its leaders for over 500 years. While their colorful attire may seem ceremonial, the Swiss Guards are highly trained soldiers, capable of handling modern security threats while upholding centuries-old traditions. Each Swiss Guard must meet strict requirements before joining this prestigious force. They must be Swiss citizens, Catholic, and between the ages of 19 and 30. Additionally, they must have completed military training in Switzerland and stand at least 1.74 meters tall. Their responsibilities extend beyond standing at the Vatican's gates. They are tasked with protecting the Pope, securing important Vatican sites, and conducting rigorous security operations. The Swiss Guard's uniform is one of the most distinctive in the world. With its vibrant blue, red, orange, and yellow stripes, the outfit is often mistaken as a historical relic from the Renaissance. However, the design was inspired by the artwork of Michelangelo, blending tradition with modern protective gear. Beneath their decorative exterior, the guards carry state-of-the-art firearms, and their training includes advanced combat and crisis response tactics. Despite being steeped in tradition, the Swiss Guard has evolved with the times. Today, they blend ancient protocols with contemporary security measures, ensuring the Pope's safety in a rapidly changing world. Their presence is a reminder of the Vatican's deep-rooted history and its ongoing commitment to safeguarding the spiritual heart of the Catholic Church. The Vatican Apostolic Archives, often shrouded in mystery, house some of the world's most secretive and valuable historical documents. Formerly known as the Vatican Secret Archives, this vast collection spans over 85 kilometers of shelving, containing manuscripts, papal correspondence, and confidential records dating back more than 1,200 years. While the name once fueled conspiracy theories, the archives primarily serve as a research hub for scholars, preserving crucial records of the Catholic Church's past. One of the most famous documents stored in the archives is the trial records of the Knights Templar, detailing the interrogation of the once powerful medieval order. The archives also contain letters from historic figures such as Michelangelo, Galileo, and even Abraham Lincoln, revealing fascinating exchanges between world leaders and the papacy. These rare documents offer insight into pivotal moments in history, shedding light on the Vatican's role in global affairs. Despite its secrecy, parts of the archives are accessible to approved researchers. However, strict regulations ensure that only scholars with relevant credentials can study the ancient texts. The process involves rigorous background checks, and access to certain materials remains restricted due to their sensitive nature. Some believe the archives hold hidden knowledge about unsolved mysteries, lost gospels, or undisclosed historical events, further fueling public intrigue. The Vatican continues to digitize parts of its archives, making some records available to the public. While many secrets remain locked away, the archives stand as a testament to the Vatican's deep historical and religious influence. Whether holding lost truths or simply documenting history, these archives remain one of the most enigmatic places within Vatican City. Vatican City is more than just the heart of the Catholic Church. It is a symbol of history, faith, and human achievement. From the breathtaking artistry of the Sistine Chapel to the unwavering dedication of the Swiss Guard, every corner of this tiny city-state tells a story of resilience and devotion. Millions visit each year to marvel at its architectural wonders, experience its spiritual significance, and uncover the mysteries hidden within its ancient walls. Beyond its religious influence, the Vatican stands as a guardian of human history and culture. Its vast archives preserve some of the most significant documents in the world, while its museums house masterpieces that have inspired generations. Whether through Michelangelo's frescoes or the sacred relics of St. Peter's Basilica, the Vatican remains an unparalleled treasure trove of artistic and historical excellence. Yet, the Vatican is not just a relic of the past. It is a living entity that continues to shape the modern world. Through diplomatic relations, humanitarian efforts, and interfaith dialogue, the Vatican engages with global issues while maintaining its centuries-old traditions. It bridges the gap between ancient customs and contemporary society, proving that faith and history can coexist with progress. As the sun sets over St. Peter's Square, the Vatican's timeless presence serves as a reminder of the enduring power of belief, knowledge, and culture. Whether one visits for spiritual enlightenment, historical fascination, or artistic admiration, the Vatican leaves an unforgettable impression, a testament to the grandeur and depth of human civilization.